Welcome to Taste Your C Skills. Today we are going to learn pointer as a function argument. Okay, before we start, what is the output of the following program? In this program, we are taking two variable m and n. We are passing the value of m and n in a function swap. Okay, so a and b will take the value of m and n respectively. After the swap function over, what is the value of m and n? Okay, so the answer is m is 25 and n is 100 before the swap function. Even after the swap function, the value of m and n as it is. What happened here? The value of m will be copied into a, value of n will be copied into b. Whatever swapping done here in a function, that is on a and b, not on variable m and n. Okay, so after returning or after executing swap function, this line will print the value of m and n, that is 25 and 100, not 100 and 25. So initially the value of m 25 and 100. After swapping, the value of a and b will be swapped, not m and n, because a and b is a local variable of function swap and m and is a variable of main function. In order to swap this value, we can use pointer as a function argument. So what is pointer as a function argument? Instead of value, we are here passing in a function address of variable, not the value of variable. In a real case, we have passed m and n, that is value of m and n. Now in a pointer as a function argument, we are passing address of variable. Okay, so what change we have to make? First case, in a function calling, we have to pass address of x and address of y. In order to store the address of x and y, here we have to take pointer variable. So now a and b is a pointer variable. So a will store the address of x and b will store the address of y. Here we are performing the swapping logic using pointer, and after that, what is the value of x and y, we will see with the help of example. So what happened? Assume the value of m is 25, value of n is 100. Assume the address of m is 2000, address of n 2004. Now a and b, that is a variable of function that stores the address of m and n, not the value. Okay, so in a first line, in a swapping logic, what we are writing, temp equal to percentile a. So percentile star a means value at address stored in a. So value at 2000 is 25, that will be stored in temp. Second line is star a equal to star b. So star b means value at 2004 will be stored in a address pointed by a. So what happened here? The value in a value at the location 2004, that is 100, that will be stored in a address pointed by a, that is 2000. What is the value here? 25. Now it will be 100. Okay, so it will be 100. Now next line is star b equal to temp. So what is the value of temp? That is a 25, that will be stored at address pointed by b. So now it will be 25. Clear? So with the help of pointer as a function argument, we are directly accessing the variable of main in a function with the help of address, or you can say pointer. Okay, now second question, just try to look at what will be the output of the following program. Here in a main, we have declared one array, we are passing that array in a function. Okay, and we are changing the value of array. Initially the value is 1 2 3, now we are setting the value 4 5 6. So what will be the output here? 1 2 3 or 4 5 6? So the correct answer is 4 5 6. Why? Because array is always passed as a reference. Keep in mind, whenever you are passing array as a function argument, whatever change you are going to make in function, that will be done on original array. Here the name of the array is array array itself. Okay, that is the actual array. We are passing here address. You can change the name of variable here also, but for simplicity I have kept the same name. You can change it because it will store the address of array. Whatever change you are going to make here, that will be done on the original array. So keep in mind, array is always passed by reference. Second is string as a function argument. Okay, we have declared one variable str that stored a string test your C skills. Now we are passing this array in a function copy. So in order to store the address of the string, we have to mention here, we have to write here character star ptr. So ptr store the address of str, and we can print using percentile as ptr. So what is output? Test your C scale. Even in this copy function, you can write or you can access character by character. Okay, but you have to write loop, you have to iterate over the string, and you have to print using percentile C. Okay, we will learn structure and pointer in the next video. Thank you.